Hi y'all, in this video we are doing topic 12, lesson 2, area of parallelograms and rhombuses. Now you may look at this and think, man, that's an interesting shape because it's angled, so I can't do things exactly the way I did last time. However, if we look at our rhombus, we can take this section off, and if we were to cut this section away and add it over to this side, you can see that now my whole shape is now a rectangle, which now we know the area of a rectangle is length times width. When we look at rhombuses or parallelograms, we're going to be given two measurements. Let's draw one again. You're now going to see something called base and height. Notice, height is not the side angle. It's the distance from one corner to the base. It could also be drawn over here. Height. When we look at the area of a rhombus or parallelogram, our area is going to equal base times height. Base, length, and base are the same thing. Width and height are the same thing. The reason we don't measure this angle is because it is actually longer than the height. So to get a most accurate measurement of area, we have base times height. Let's look at a couple problems. In this parallelogram, we have a base of 20 inches. You'll notice on your worksheets and in your book that the height is usually marked with a diagonal line showing a right corner at the bottom. For this problem, our height is 21.5 inches. So let's use our formula. Area equals base times height. We don't know the area, so let's solve for it. Area equals, my base is 20 inches. My height is 21.5 inches. I'm going to come over out here and multiply out to solve. Again, one trick that I was taught when I was in school was that if the number we're multiplying by ends with a 0, we can move it over, bring it down, and that solves us from having to solve a bunch of zeros. 2 times 5 is 10, regroup. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. I move it over one decimal place. So now I know my area is 430. Again, I'm going to use my unit of measure, inches. And because ultimately we're figuring out how many 1-inch squares could fit in this shape, it's inches squared. Let's do another one. For this, my base is 2 yards. And you'll notice I'm going to have my height outside. It doesn't change the difference. We're still measuring one corner to the base. If I were to use the other corner, it would have come outside. So I just drew it outside. And my height is 6 yards. Again, using our formula of area equals base times height, I plug in the information that I know. I don't know the area. I do know that my base is 2 yards. My height is 6 yards. I know 2 times 6, so I don't need to work it out off to the side. My area is 12. My units of measure, yards, and square, because that tells me that there was 12 1 by 1 yard squares in this shape. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, please make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.